Uh, Good morning, well, or good evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. But we are. I am going to try to attempt far into the game. Not doing. The last two DLCs. Help it. Need to. I don't think they add too much to the story. Um, and what they served at the time, they did was at the time serve as more Mass Effect 2 content, which is great. Before we got Mass Effect 3. And, well, we don't care about that. We have Mass Effect 3. We don't need filler. And, well, they were okay. They are not outstanding. They can be annoying. They have annoying characters. Have annoying parts. I mean, I don't care about. And still have zero to do with the collectors. They're the main enemy in this game. We had a discussion yesterday. Did the collectors suck? Do the collectors suck as an enemy? And it just seems like even BioWare kind of felt that way. They were like a special event. They were not what you were going to on a regular basis. I gotta double check that there's no more loyalties in. We could romance Miranda,
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
but I don't think we're going to.
Of course.
We do not
I've
want.
been
We're not.
meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Okay.
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
But Cerberus.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say
How much
do
does it cost?
And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
I'm unhappy.
What? You disapprove?
No, I'm just impressed. You're. Well, look at you. A colony kid growing up in a prefab unit, losing even that when the Batarian slavers arrived. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the
I
looks,
like Miranda,
even the biotics.
and I have in
paid
romance
for
Miranda,
all of that.
Miranda
Every one
in
of
the
your
past.
accomplishments
I
is
do not
due to your
intend to do
skill.
it in this.
The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind.
Oh no.
You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. We need to stay professional. Keep our focus.
Yes, you're right. This is too important for anything to cause friction. Thank you for coming by, Commander.
Oh. I normally like pushing these things to the limit and seeing where. But I'm kind of like I want to have a Commander Shepard that is as Paragon as he can, including not thrown on his girlfriend. Somehow she's gonna find out. Hold on.
How may I help you, Commander?
I was a
Is
crew.
there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Right now, I don't care about strontium. Do not care about that. Do not care about that. Do not. That we're really are. We are really alright. Strontium mule is so. So is like the abandoned space station. Let's refuel on stuff. Oh, I should check that too. I don't know. We're pretty strong. Not playing. What upgrades do we have? Annex can't. I gotta remember. Okay. Mass effect to ship upgrade. Ship upgrade. So we need the Thanix cannon, multi-cooled shield. What did? We have the Thanix cannon. That's from Gary. Thane. Mineral skin. Play. I thought we wanted multi-core, the heavy armor yet. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's do it. And then we're going to pick the right people on the mission. I have extended fuel cells, that's not necessary. That's what I thought. Okay, let's do the FTL. What, the Reaper FTL? Come on. That's fuel depot. Ah! I thought... Idiot. Anyway. I don't know if I'll need again. We're filling it up, okay? Not worrying about... What is it, Reaper? Did I pick the wrong... Did I call it the wrong thing? Reaper IFF. Uh-huh. Sorry. Reaper. I thought it was FTL. We're in. Anyway, just had to change my title because sense. Why is it? Come on, say title. Why is it? 1 second. Not up. Really weird. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Oh my god. Done. Sorry. 1 second. All right, cool. Sorry, I was just putting. I was putting my Twitch title in the go live notification area. Anyway, we're better. Fix it. We fixed it. That's why it didn't work. Good. Okay, let's do this. So it will be. I need to. Horrible. So much allergy. Oh. You're pretty pumped. Orbiting the Minos 2 kilometer long ship with unmistakable profile of a. It is giving off far weaker than massive kept from falling into the star, but massive hole lasted. Or was it? Yep. So nobody's been to this system, or very few people have been. Okay, we're gonna bring Grunt because good. Jack Grunt is actually one of my from what I remember, one of my original all the time because it's so good. Especially when I was soldier, I do like the shooting. Grunt does the tanking,
Doing my best.
and
The wind's
Jack
gusting to
does
500
the
kph.
rolls with her biotics.
There's a second
Very
shuttle
good
outside
against
Reaper.
the Huss.
It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as gap.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in.
Okay, so there was a science team. People have been here, but it was a.
What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Smells bad. There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
Save down. Harder. Could have been what? Cerberus safes? We're thinking. Who is accessing this?
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hold represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Cool. We're not going to start getting attacked yet.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chindana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support
37 million? So this is not 50,000
It is
years.
patently obvious. I am concerned. Chindana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
It said nothing to do with Prothean. Long time before that.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
Trapped in a Reaper. I want to shoot someone.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core.
Oh, yeah,
Sending
I
you
remember what-
coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
Get us out.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got
was screwing with him. Trouble incoming!
Where?
Those are high pressure tanks.
This is a creepy mission. Husks and abomination.
Take it!
Scions.
I thought Geth made these husk things. Wait! Too late! Now you're dead!
My gun's not doing firearm. Yes, it's have their weapons doing.
Trouble!
Where? That is why I love that. Bioshock. Bionic shockwave.
Feel the blood rage!
It's not necessarily the best biotic, but it's the best control biotic.
Third day with this headache.
So to keep
You'd think
husks
Johnson
back
would
and
have
stuff
let me
like
have a
that.
few hours
In my
off.
Sniper! Shooter is good. Good enough they should come out of hiding.
This might be useful.
Okay, we're going. Oh, okay. This is. Put a save down. I know this is. This might be the one, really kind of crazy here.
Marks.
Mine. Did we run into Scions here? I thought we ran into Scions. I'm wrong.
Nothing can hurt me! Fire!
We're out. Back to it. Such a creepy mission. Old dead ship. That
I'll take it.
people have died on it. Head killer. There's another one ahead too. Multiple derelict Reaper like spots that are just probably really easy with the mouse and keyboard. Harder, but I mean, give you enough time to. Or maybe it's different on this. I mean, as I say, Mass Effect 1 had very different. Mass Effect 5 had Mass Effect 1 had a very different. Hacking for PC versus Xbox.
Shepard Commander.
Get the talk. Since it knows you, tell it I don't need its help.
One gift? They need to have a bunch of them.
Crap, I'm dead. Somebody helps me. On me! On me!
Incoming!
Whew. I'm getting back, I'm getting back. I will not be able to take over the combination. I forgot that they popped from there. Okay, so yeah, they popped from there early, then we... Now we need to kind of trigger this ion. Run back. You know what? Giant's coming. Get back over here. This is because Also the fact that you can accidentally murder yourself. He's got to be down. That's the second one. That was it. I don't know. Nope, there's another one. That's coming.
Trouble incoming!
Where? I don't see the trouble incoming. Back up.
Nothing can hurt me!
Where are they? Nothing can hurt you. Where are you? Oh, they're down there. I thought there was 2 Scions.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Back. Do it.
Nothing can stop me!
Oh, maybe it's here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember. Like, maybe it was here where you get to. Okay, we need to go down, but
Marks.
oh crap!
Taking fire.
Cannot let him. You guys, can you hold off the freaking?
Nothing can hurt me. Firing at me, idiot.
You're literally in the way.
I am Krogan.
There. Right where we get to. I'm gonna worry. But I'm thinking this might be where to. You have to go up. Yeah, something's coming up. More husks. I'll get the.
I am Krogan.
I got one in my face.
Should've run. Now you'll cry.
Bullets. that get that far ahead? Didn't trigger. There's one up over here. Jack didn't trigger it. I did. We get some credits. Oh yeah, I remember.
Time to fight.
You guys take the fucking. Dude, what? We're running. Coming. Come on, guys.
On it.
Right.
I'll
Let
get
him
there.
come. Let him come. You guys here? I hate Scion.
Feel the blood
There's another one
rage.
coming. Not coming. Smarter than that.
I'll destroy you.
There's only one. Let's go.
Hitting
No
cover.
sweat. No problem.
This should come in handy.
Gotcha.
Got it.
On it.
Moving.
Got no shield. Take him down. Come on! I do everything you can do. And then he's like, I'm going to sit here where you cannot screw with me. Oh my god. That is incredibly. Oh my god. So we set them up. Whatever. He's like, I'm going to sit down here where I can't lose. Fuck that. Let's trigger them, and then we're leaving. We are leaving. Because he literally two-shot me with shockwaves. Don't know how. Get back here. We will deal
No
with
problem.
this. 2 Scions coming. We need. Like, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to deal with them in that corner, because they will literally just chew me up. Is there only one left? Is it? I don't know where we are now. You guys stay here. I will.
Nothing can hurt me.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm just trying to draw him.
This should come in handy.
Because he's going to throw his. Coming? if that did it. They aren't normally this derpy. They are. They're just being absolute dicks. And maybe this is a fix. They're supposed to be really hard here, but wow, come on, really? Hold up. Coming. Where's the other one? Coming? Scions are just such, well, I mean, they're tanks. They literally are. That's kind of their purpose. But they're just bits. They're not cool looking. They're 1 second. Be right back. Sorry about that. Wife called. When wife calls, you need to answer, make sure it's okay. She just wanted to chat. We want, unless she was on her way from doctor to work. Let's do it.
Taking fire.
One more kills me, right? Go. Is he dead? Is he coming? He's literally not gonna come.
Right.
You guys go. I can revive you. Why is he shooting at me? Is that a shockwave? I don't even know what that is he's shooting us with. I'm gonna save them right here. Because damn, this thing is just... dead. What is coming now?
Weakling!
It's about to get fun.
I am Krogan!
Where's Legion when we need him? But I think sometimes you come up and you like come around this corner and there's literally two scions there and you're like, I just remember that there's two scions there, so I'm like trying to not get screwed by it. There's gonna be more scions here, right? I mean, they're literally that's
Trouble!
one coming.
Nothing can hurt me!
He's coming. One more, I'm dead.
Should have run.
One more. Oh, now I'm dead. I can't recover. This should be considered cover. I'm sorry. Get him! The other one down? There is.
Up front!
He even on normal, this is like a trek. They have definitely. I don't know if I probably have. I think I got this far last time I played Legendary. Although maybe not. Maybe they've just literally like buffed these fights. I didn't think the Scions seemed buffed earlier, but they just seem really. Not getting very many abomination.
All we
That's
need
a
to do now
good
is
thing.
destroy the Mass Effect core.
Then the ship gets squished. Ah, make sure we're gone.
Okay, so constant saves, because their saves do not put you back where you want to be. There's not a Scion in here. Luckily, Scion in this room would be like probably impossible. Maybe not if you literally just ignore everything else and just put all fire at the Scion. But that is what it is. Alright, where's my water? I have coffee, but I need water. Okay, we've made it through. I'm gonna save there just so I don't have to do the thing again.
That it?
Where's the Cerberus team?
Where's circle? This one? Ow. Yeah. Circuitry all over the place. The servers seem dead.
Hostiles!
So, with double that we should be, I think that's it. No, and we have to shoot the eye. And I can use this one. This one. Shockwaves. Shockwaves are very strong right now.
On the left!
Fly, bitch!
Fine. I don't have the weapons. I'm gonna die. Let me out of here! Is it really? Okay, could you guys help me maybe? Because these guys are really after me. They're on my ass. heavy into the core. Oh, come on, really? Are you guys helping me or not?
Behind us.
Abominations are great because of that, but that's about it. They seem to explode a lot.
Should have run. Now you'll cry.
Who's down?
Too late. Now you're dead.
Where are they? Why are they stupid? Seems like your team's dumber.
I'll put them down.
I'll get there.
Moving to it.
All right.
Hey, Shepard, grab the gift, too. Gotta be worth
Hey,
something.
Vandal. Hope you're having a great day.
You want it? They're dangerous, but I can handle one.
We're trying to push through the game today. Hey, we just jumped
Kelly
viewers.
said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
Maybe a
Let's
little
get this
risky,
guy.
but it's
So we
just
did. We're doing Reaper IFF
Let's
into. It'll be probably what Legion's
Open the port side area.
loyalty mission into Endgame. And we're gonna try and get it done today because that would be ideal. I don't know. This seems like, and I'm playing on normal. It seems like they've really beefed up certain areas of the game. It's either they've made it harder or it's slightly glitchier. 'Cause in the past, I remember when I played Mass Effect 2, the original Mass Effect 2, there were areas where you could like ambush, and I don't know if you can do that anymore. It doesn't seem like you can. Like there are certain, but it might just be a glitch. And the worst case scenario, it's those scions or scions or whatever you want to call them, and they're just kind of standing still. And it's like, wow, they're just kind of. Those things can really hit you
I
hard.
think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered.
Yeah, we're not
For
giving
now,
it
we've
to.
stored it in Edie's AI. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on
Stop
that, man.
being a bitch.
I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact
We're
Geth.
not doing it for
I
cash.
assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to talk to it first.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets.
Ooh, okay. See, so we have
That's
not
not
made
what
it this far.
Thank you, both of you, for
in
your recommendation.
this version of
I've made my
Mass
decision.
Effect.
Tally's
in-
gonna freak when she hears about this.
In like in the
So what about this
Legendary
Reaper
edition.
IFF?
So-
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the
yeah,
Normandy systems
it's
poses certain
there's certain
risks.
decisions you make in these games that are stupid. No offense, they are. Like killing Rex on Vermeer. Unless you have no choice, but if you do it like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Rex. No.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen with the ship.
I'm sorry, it just is.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as
Like
it
there's
is ready.
choices that are like,
Sounds
okay,
good.
fair enough.
Until then, it's business as usual. Crew
Okay,
dismissed.
fair enough. Well, it's fine. Is it you were saying you have a PlayStation? Well, yes. Well, Mass Effect 2 and 3 were on PlayStation. I don't think Mass Effect 1 ever was, although maybe it did come out later. Because, and the Legendary Edition is amazing. So, like, if you didn't miss, Here's the thing. I'm gonna say, I did not realize that the Legendary Edition. There are parts of the Legendary Edition that are clunkier, that are not as good, that are I want to say not as good, but just glitchier. I found glitches in really that's. But we're gonna do. I found glitches in Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition and Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition that I don't remember were ever in Mass Effect. They may have been. Actually, some of that getting caught in the corners was definitely. There were certain parts where if you're in a fight and you try and take, like, or even not even a fight, you could get caught on tables and stuff in Mass Effect 2. That is definitely
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
So IFF, we are underway. We need to go down, and do this. I'm trying to get this game done today. I have 3 hours.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Off. I just literally want to find. Oh, he's up a level. This whole concept of taking a shuttle. First of all, you always take a shuttle in this game, or almost always. Except on the Citadel or like whatever, you hardly ever just drop. Okay, I'm reactivating.
Turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking.
But as I say, they still have added. It's like Legendary Edition is still Mass Effect. I mean, they haven't added too much to it that we're like, it's like whatever. They in the original Mass Effect, what they added, I think there's a little. Seems like you got a little bit better control of the car. The my God, what's the heck called? It's named after it. I can't remember. It's and then the other one is
Can you understand me?
like graphically, obviously, and there's a few like they fix some stuff, but as I say,
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human.
Okay.
Not heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine?
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the
So, and this is what it's saying. This is what it comes back to the fact that in Mass Effect 1, we only fought what they call the heretic.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources. In
Not
secret
extranet,
broadcasts,
yes.
all organic data sent out is received. We want you.
And I fought whom?
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Okay, the ones in 1 I found were the main one that really like absolutely blocked me. There were a few minor things I was able to get out of, but the one where I had to like reset was you can actually in Mass Effect 1 where you take the they take the elevator to like cargo or where like most of your guys are down. The elevator then gets stuck halfway up and you can't do anything about it. The main stopping one I had in Mass Effect 2, and this also happened in regular Mass Effect, original Xbox version, but on a different. Actually, it was in a similar place, where I was in. Well, actually, no, it was a totally different mission. I'm thinking Horizon. That was that one happened. The DLC. Yeah, the Liara. I think it was in the Liara mission. But basically, where you got caught in a corner and the character looked like he was falling. He was like doing arms out, but he couldn't move, and he was just kind of stuck in that corner, and you couldn't do anything. Where it happened in the original game, I got stuck on a table. I just like next to a table and got stuck on a table doing the exact same thing.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
But your machines.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different.
And there's a
from
few
them
other minor
outside
things,
their
like
plans.
in Mass Effect 1, there were cutscenes where instead of seeing what you're supposed to see, you had gray screen, which looked like it should be there. Like, it wasn't like gray screen. It was like gray Mass Effect like graphics that maybe stuff were put in front of, but the graphics didn't appear. It was weird.
What future are the Geth building?
Yeah, I mean, it's just... And I had that happen in Mass Effect 1 2 or 3 times on cutscenes. The other ones are pretty rare. There's also one in Mass Effect 3 that I don't know if it's in Legendary Edition, but I actually had to look it up. But it happened in my last... maybe not my last bit, but Mass Effect 3, the one DLC. You're going down a ladder, and you get stuck on the ladder. It just happens.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
And
So
these,
you
I
want
don't
to lie
believe
to the
these
Reapers?
ever have gotten
We
fixed.
oppose the
So
heretics. We oppose the old
it
machines.
is what it is.
Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the
This-
heretics.
When I encountered them,
Cooperation
well, they say I've
furthers
encountered
mutual
these. These are
goals.
multiple years after. I don't think too many patches are
Are you asking?
or
to join
coming
us?
out for Legendary Edition.
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
That works.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor.
Yeah, so
We
there's
are
lots of
Legion,
glitches
a
I've
terminal of
encountered
the Geth.
in Mass
We will
Effect.
integrate
Most of them are
technology.
not game breaking. Some of them are run break. Well, not run breaking, but where you have to literally reset back to the beginning of a mission.
We
They're
anticipate
mission
the
breaking.
exchange of data.
I've never had one thing where like this run of Mass Effect is absolute effed because.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
What'd you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Not what I wanted, but another thing I have. If you people are interested in Mass Effect lore, and a lot of it's in here, they actually have a collection. They had like comic books that came out. They talk about this one. I got this one just a few years ago, right before Legendary Edition came out. And it talks about a lot of people like there's stuff on the Elusive Man, the sort of the history of the Elusive Man, and all that kind of
You know
stuff.
where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates.
Yeah, I mean,
These
Andromeda is
systems are
Andromeda.
necessary
They fixed
to
some of that
safely
stuff,
approach.
but I mean, I've seen some really funny ones. Like,
I won't let them brainwash your
like
race,
there's that
especially
weird
not the
woman
worship
who's like
Reapers. You
almost
have
like a
my word.
feral,
We will begin preparations.
that series. How? Sorry, Orions. And yes, I want to say this. There's certain things we need. And they come to here. And I had a book. I had the Mass Effect 3. Hey, and this is how we do it. But, I mean, now we have the internet, so. Do not sell Legion. That's true. Sure, Tally and Legion Survival. Yes. Have all of that. Solve Legion's loyalty mission. Solve Tally's loyalty mission. Solve Legion's loyalty mission. At the end of the mission, Legion will give you a choice of either wiping out the remaining, who's destroying them. Okay, so we need to. I that's what I wanted. I need to know if it was destroyer or.
Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
What do we need to be
Can
ready?
you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
I
The
like
Heretics
this
have
mission.
prepared
This
a weapon
is
that will
hard,
rewrite all
but
death
not
to join the old
impossible.
machines, the Reapers. Over time, the virus will
Reapers.
change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is
The
correct.
IFF. Okay, sorry.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminal. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are
Well, stop it.
necessary to safely approach.
This could be our best
We will
chance.
begin preparations.
So okay, so we're doing this. Oh, and then
Commander's put together an impressive team.
one of the most annoying missions will come out. The having to like be Joker. Being Joker is a pain in the ass. And I mean, you understand it. I mean, like, it is what it is. Don't take a side. I'm gonna. Alright. We don't have much choice. We're going.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course I have. There's nothing I can do now. We are on. Oh, that's insane. I played Andromeda about a year or two ago, and all that I explained have in the one. Well, here's the thing. Like, and if you look at the thing, Andromeda, like, I think Andromeda's reviews give it like a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's that. I would say Andromeda. Guns, good. A lot of the shooting, good. Even some of the base building, good. But extremely repetitive. It's not my game because I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Some of the battles are really hard, but I really hate some of them. Some of those like where you're down in like the ruins are fun, but other of the puzzles are just like, it's like really, really like confusing and like annoying and really they can get frustrating, those ruins. Most of the characters like that you meet on the ship are aren't great, aren't fun. There's some good ones. I like the Krogan. I like the Krogan, the Turbian. Even PB is fun. I don't like the main character. Like where Shepard, I love being Shepard. Being the twins or whatever, the brother or the sister, just wasn't like. I mean, it just wasn't. I didn't like my own character. And then planets were a whole bunch. There were a few unique planets. A whole bunch of planets that were just basically you could see that they were quickly put together and they were, very similar. You didn't get enough new races. The galaxy, it felt empty. I mean, I guess they tried to do it with story, but I think it was more of time. The driving was really good. But yeah, I mean, if you give it a 3 out of 10, I'm not going to fight that. I could say it's a 6 out of 10 because of being able to, being very open, very, like, you could be very constructive in it. But it's a 6 out of 10 maybe for a game, but when you compare it to the original Mass Effect, for being a Mass Effect game, 3 out of 10, yeah, that's, it might be a 6 out of 10, but as it's just any game, but as being a Mass Effect game, yeah, it's probably a 3 out of 10 for a Mass Effect game, because Mass Effect games, it's not a Mass Effect game, not a very good one. Yeah, the combat mechanics, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the puzzles, yeah, I agree. Oh, exactly. And as I say, for all the good things they had a core mechanics that they could have turned into an amazing game. But then they screwed it up based on it's just time. I'm pretty sure it was time. They literally, EA did not give them enough time. Help Legion. And yeah, so part of the reason apparently the car was done so well was because EA is a massive conglomerate, and EA got help from one of their driving companies that does car games to help with that, which really did help. As I say, and I love Mass Effect 2. The problem I have with Mass Effect 2 now is that it drags on. It's almost, we don't need games to be 40, 50, whatever hours long, and I don't know if it is, but as I say, if you're going to play Mass Effect with exploring everything, finding everything, Mass Effect 2, and doing all the DLCs, this game's going to take a long time. I've done them all, so I don't want to do, I would do them all if it's your first time playing. It's totally worth doing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've played. Okay. As I say, I'm gonna say Andromeda. I played on release, and my only sort of comeback to it was I was hoping there would be DLC that would fix some of the problems, some of the issues. So then I tried to play, because you have the brother and the sister, and they're slightly different stories. So I tried to, after playing the first one, I tried playing as the sister, and I'm like, yeah, no. So then, yeah, maybe 2 years ago, I'd have to check my YouTube. I think I published that. I played Andromeda again, and I'm like, this many years after, is Andromeda as bad as I feel it was? And I started playing it again, and I'm like, Andromeda's really enjoyable the first maybe 5 hours, but then you're like, there's not the depth to it. There's not much more to it. You don't get enemy variety. And normally about 5 to 10 hours in, you've got the story. You know the story. You just need to get to end game. You're like, why am I doing all this other stuff? So in my second run through, which was many years after, which only a couple years ago, I skipped a bunch of the stuff, like the settlement, development, and all this stuff. It's kind of, and I finished it, got to endgame. The sister's not much better, but yeah, it's probably the most interesting person in that family is the father, who died almost immediately. And I don't want to give this away because, you may have missed it, but you can actually find the mother is alive and in stasis on the ship, and we could have saved her maybe in Mass Effect Andromeda 2 or in a DLC or something, but that's never going to happen. So I'm just going to assume everybody died. My end story of Andromeda is not Mass Effect 5. Andromeda is a breakaway story that occurs somewhere between, or at least started somewhere between Mass Effect 2 and 3, and is pushed on, obviously, probably beyond where 5 is, or 4 is going to be. Mass Effect 4, as I say, they probably won't even address that in the next Mass Effect. They'll just call it Mass Effect / some sort of name, Rebirth or whatever. Yes, exactly. That's what I feel. It's kind of like, well, I mean, even less so, but kind of like how you have Fallout 1, 2, 3, and 4, but then there's also Fallout New Vegas, which is a Fallout game in the Fallout, although that's a little different because they're not actually even following the same characters. There are some characters. I mean, there's some characters that go from 2 and 3 to Vegas, but whatever. But I mean, we can have games that do that. GTA as well. Stuff that there's mainline GTA, and then there's GTA Vice City. I mean, I don't see there any reason why people need to stamp Andromeda and call it Mass Effect 4, because they didn't. Okay, so who do I need to bring with me? We're gonna be fighting a heck of a lot of Geth. So we'll bring Garrus because he has. No, we're gonna bring Tally. It is what it is. Okay. I freaking hate Charge. Vanguard, and that's another thing. I'm finding that Vanguard is definitely... I'm going to play it through. I'm going to play through as Vanguard. But, I mean, I'm not loving Vanguard. People love Vanguard. And I'm like, I don't. It's one of the people's favorite things because it's like you get to use... You're strong and you're biotic. And I'm like... And I'm going to play Vanguard in 3. I'm not going to switch because I think you can switch. I love Charge. You ram right into something, and then everybody shoots you and you die.
Look out a window and see us coming.
You really... I mean, Charge can be good.
Do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates.
If you use it strategically. Shockwave is amazing. It is control. I do love Joker, and I do dislike... Actually, I don't think this counts. Because of this doesn't count as a mission.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
How about intruder alarms?
Will we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network.
As I say, my experience with Charge is Charge! And you hit one guy hard, and then 3 other guys that you either didn't see or didn't pay attention to literally destroy you.
Helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this
it's like
data.
charge and then run.
Into local networks working in parallel.
But I mean, it's different ways of playing the game, which is great. There are many different ways of playing the game. I'm just not very adaptive.
Let's get to it.
I have to admit that. You have to admit your own weakness. That is a weakness. I know what I like to do.
There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
It depends on the enemy, though.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth.
We're not rewriting them.
Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now.
Okay, we're going to destroy them because I had to look it up. I knew there was one thing that helps in Mass Effect 3. I'm going the wrong way. I'm trying to remember which... Because there's multiple... Okay, it's this one. I remember this. This is the one where there's floor stuff and you step on it and you activate.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
Oh, you guys both have that. Oh, I don't. Oh, I didn't. Whatever.
Ahead of us.
We'll be fine.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs.
Yeah, we're gonna go get them.
Salvage them for supplies.
There's little blue boxes. We know that.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Tell me more.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay...
You don't.
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I could see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes. Once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience.
Okay, yeah, and the first time I played... Sorry. That could be traumatizing.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically
I'll tell you
scarred
one second.
by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yes, that is actually a hard stuff. I'm going the right way. What I'm trying to think of, like the hardest missions where you, not hard, but hard where you end up getting killed. There's parts.
Control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then assuming control. Assuming control.
There's parts on the Reaper ship. There's parts in some of the DLC that are really hard. One thing that I found really annoying, and I say I'm not doing it, part of it is there's a battle against a downed Geth ship when you're driving the Hammerhead, and it is just, I think it one-shots you. Mass Effect 3, there's a fight against a Reaper. I will probably lower the difficulty during that just
Hostile
because.
spotted.
Because I hate it. Sorry, but I do. Oh my God, Tally, why do you do that to yourself? I want to reave him.
Target eliminated.
Take him over. I know he's on our side, but... Alright, cool. Why is it I guess it's just gonna bleed. It's gonna bleed. Oh, I need to spray it. That's what we do. Okay. No, it isn't hard, but there are parts. It can be. Yes. Also, I found that the thing, I got, what, 2 or 3 shot by Scions just on the IFF ship. So basically, I'd go up, and normally I have this thing where you have this, I don't play on Insanity. I really, I play on normal because I just want, like, and I would say I want to play it pretty quick. I have played higher levels. What are the levels? Let's look. I'm not switching. So your options are, let's look game. Normal, veteran, hardcore. Okay, yeah. No, I don't think I've played Insanity. I've played hardcore before. I didn't realize there was 5 levels. Yeah. I don't hate myself.
Target eliminated.
I like the story. Maybe someday. Now I have the story. I would definitely not play on Insane with thing. I think I could play on higher levels, and yes, I have played with Soldier. Soldier is just how I'm used to the game. And you have the better guns. There are certain guns with certain abilities that make it really easy. I forget what it was. There's like an adrenaline rush, and you can literally just like. I remember like downing things that like you normally would use heavy with just a rifle, because I had the right rifle and using adrenaline. I think it's adrenaline rush. I don't know if that's all. It's not in all 3 games, but okay, I remember this one.
Overriding turret.
Hunters are cool. I do like hunters. What are the really big ones? There's hunters, and there's like
Attacking your target.
Like, I can't remember what they're called. I mean, I know there's also armatures and those dudes. They're the ones that still look like well, yeah, I found even in normal certain areas the enemies seem stronger than I'm used to. Like in that last mission, I'm used to like being able to really be able to not wipe, but be able to relatively easily move through that stuff, manipulate the Scions into certain areas, and deal with them. I was not able to do that very easily. And so either their AI has gotten better, their bullet spongeness has gotten better, or they're slightly glitched, which just makes them better randomly. Might be the factor, because Scions just weren't moving, which made them really, really hard. Because 2 Scions throwing their version of Shockwave at you can kill you very quickly. I do like playing New Game, or I guess what considered New Game Plus, but it's not really. Not because you necessarily get all really you're strong to start with, but more of because you don't have to do very much mining. Because it starts you off with like full stacks. But also because you don't have to worry about too much about money and too much about Paragon or Renegade farming.
They've seen us.
I don't know if Tally was the right person to bring here, ability-wise, but like story-wise, yeah. Tally's the good one to bring on here because she's your death expert. Bottom. Top.
This should come in handy.
Oh yeah, I could see that. The clone fight is. I love the Citadel DLC, but a lot of that stuff with the clone.
I had no idea
It's just
Geth built stations
kind of feels
this large.
stupid. But I mean, I understand why they did it. It's just a way to put that story together, and it just. It's, as I say, I don't really care about the fact that, you know, you're not told about an extra clone, which is, why wouldn't you? But I mean, who cares? Because it's all just it's fan service DLC, and adding that stuff which makes Shepard and the crew look a little stupid, but also makes them look really stupid. It's fun. It's a fun DLC. It not necessarily. It doesn't take itself too serious. I don't take it, but I love it, and I will play it every time. Even if, just because of the party alone. The other parts are really great. Like, all the interactions, yeah. Citadel DLC, amazing. Let's see. Because of it. Do not trip. I don't know. I mean, people can play differently and well at different things. It's just not for everybody. Where is this?
Trouble to the left.
I'm gonna sit. You guys are gonna launch. I don't even like. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't even like the Mega deal. I'm gonna say that. I like Arya. I like her, whatever. But like, get into cover, please. Help me. They don't have anything. There. Oh, is there another one? Oh, there are more. There's, like, I mean, as I said, there's parts in all of Mass Effect that are, that people, depending on your loadout and when you deal with it. Oh, there was another in here. Can be really hard. Dudes, can we work together here, okay? Yeah, I don't play Omega DLC. I don't hate it. I never found Omega to be that hard, except for that last, the last couple. Like, the boss fight can be a real pain in the ass.
Are these databases?
Processors.
Etc.
Like the other ones we've seen
but
here.
it is what it is. But I don't play it because I really dislike it. I mean, people are gonna be like,
wait, we discovered copies of our current.
And I mean, maybe it's just because it pales compared to the base game for me and other DLCs.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other.
Yeah.
The heretics desired to leave.
The pistol SMG loadout is
there was peace between
pretty.
us.
It couldn't have lasted forever.
It's hard.
You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals.
The pistols can be strong. I've been finding pistols can be almost used like, if you have the strong ones, the good ones, can also be used like snipers. Because the fact is, there's almost zero. There's very few levels where a sniper rifle
when individuals are separated,
is
they develop in different ways.
Necessary
when they get back together,
in any of the Mass Effect games. Mass Effect 1 a little bit more than like 2, and I think I think in 3 it can be useful, but in 2 there's a lot of close quarters, and Let's go.
Let's keep moving.
We're not rewriting. I had to look that up. I'm trying to get as many points as possible towards saving both the Geth and the Quaritch. Partially because I love Tali. Tali is great, but I mean it's really hard to when you see the Geth stuff that's going to go on, it's very hard to go, okay, yeah, that was right and the Geth were wrong.
This is it.
And I know we probably
we will
eventually
upload a
kill
copy of
them
our runtime into the
in
core. It will
the end of
delete
Mass
all
Effect 3,
copies of the
but I
virus.
mean at least
When
we're giving them a
complete, it will
chance,
class.
or like 2 years or whatever.
The indexing operation will take time.
And they help us
Heretics
out.
will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Activating
You
defenses.
can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Yep. Yeah, that's... Okay, let's do this.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking your target.
Fire not really super helpful.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
I normally try and like pick an area and just kind of like here. I'll like set up here. And just try and
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding turret.
thought I saw one. Well, I'm almost out. Sniper's not bad here. I'm gonna be out of bullets. Is there any bullets up here? There are none.
Targeting order processed. Contact.
Take the other side. I don't see any bullets on this side, dude. Allie, do something. He's right there.
This should soften them up.
Remember what I said about the pistol being somewhat strong? It's not. Are they not gonna give me bullets up here?
Hacking turret. Automated flight weapon ring.
Crap, he's here. Okay.
Data
Is that
management
it?
analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the
Destroy.
heretics
We do
or delete
destroy.
them?
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To
No.
worship the Reapers and attack organics?
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged.
Tally will also make Tally happy. To also give.
Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Let's go. Oh, we got. This is a run, isn't it? But not a hard run.
They've seen us.
Allie, I want you to take one of these guys over. How about this guy? You take this guy over. Love it. They give me more bullets. Whatever.
Target processed.
Go. Crap, really? You guys can't control any of these guys. Fine, drone it is. They're pretty stupid. Get down, please. I'm in a spot that's pretty stupid. If anybody can do anything.
Enemy disabled.
Good. Go. I guess that's the final battle. We still have like 2 minutes. Whew. So I also don't know if the difficulty I'm finding is because I'm playing Vanguard, which I'm not used to, or because this is my first time. Obviously, my first time getting this far in Legendary Edition. I'm getting achievements. I can't remember how far I went because I played Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition a couple times at least, and it's amazing. And then I got into 2, and I didn't notice, at least for when I played some of 2, I didn't notice very many changes. And the thing is, before I played Legendary Edition, I had played Mass Effect series multiple times through.
I'm on it, Joker.
And so I was just kind of not done with. I love Mass Effect, but sometimes it's just you need to.
I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool.
Waiting.
It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard.
Yes,
There's
we
still
did.
a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
You're both right.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
I do need to take medicine in a second.
Sooner or later, you're both going to have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
Fighting wars that if we could just get together, you know, human and Batarian.
Thank you.
God, we hate each other.
I understand your intention.
Hate the
What if I
Batarians
gave
so
you
much.
some non-classified data to send.
We would be.
Yeah, that's the problem. Here's the thing: there's very few sympathetic Batarians in the series. So my hope for Mass Effect 4 was the next Mass Effect, whatever you want to call it, is that you give us a Batarian week. I think that would be amazing. Giving us a one Batarian, just one. Okay. That we can like. Let's see.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
How's the crew, girl?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Okay, so I need to attempt a landing anywhere. 1 second. I'm gonna go get my. It has been the worst of the worst here. We have both cold weather and spring pollen coming. One of the best parts of winter is that if you have allergies, most of that should be away. There shouldn't be pollen. There shouldn't be... Yes, exactly. So, I mean, I think we hate Batarians, and there's reason for it. But, I mean, I don't know why all Batarians are bad. And, I mean, it shouldn't be an inherent trait of the race. I mean, in the first one, we really kind of... I mean, we still... I mean... They definitely sowed the hate for Batarians in 1. Because if you take my, but I mean, in most of them, but even especially if you take the background I had, the spacer colonists, where your colony got attacked by Batarians who part of their culture is enslaving other people.
Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
This
that is
mission
not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
What's the time estimate?
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up.
No, I haven't even picked the mission.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Not everything.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle.
But
Joker, ship's all yours.
I was gonna try and do a save just in case, but I mean, the Joker mission should not be that hard. It is. I know what you need. It's just crawling around the ship, right? I mean, it's just. You know who I blame for this? Batarians. I don't know. Why are they so hated? Everyone you meet's either, at best, an ass you want to hate. At worst, they're a terrorist war criminal who are trying to murder people or enslave people. So Gabby and Ken, there's a lot of people.
It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting.
No, but when I first played it, I made like stupid mistakes, and it could be you could just get like you get instantly murdered if you take a wrong turn. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I know like the when you have to stop and when you have to go, and just kind of. It's just annoying. No, okay, most annoying part of all Mass Effect series is almost dead Shepard having to do that slow walk into like the final like little bit. I'm like, literally just let me go fast or walk at a normal speed.
You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft
or
being assigned
even that little last part before you get to the Reaper, where there's like so many really hard Reaper troops on you, and you just need to get to the like the beam.
God damn it!
I know, we just gotta follow the beam or the light, but it's also creepy. Bye, Kelly. See you next year. Well, see you in Mass Effect 3. Actually, we'll see them later.
Shit.
maintenance shaft is located at the far end of the science lab.
I forgot. You just don't want to. Okay. Yeah, I know. And I hate that part because there's one part that I like always kind of
detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
No, you're not. You're gonna die.
Shit.
They work fast. They've already got those things out here.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? All right, I'm at you.
Connect to Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go?
This is the part where I
I
died
enjoy
on.
the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck.
I can't say it.
Good luck.
I don't think it matters. I think these are all like instantaneous, like saves. I hope. Once you do the thing.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Don't go up here. That's where you get caught.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize.
I'm
chances of
trying to.
detection.
Joker doesn't walk very fast.
Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control.
Okay.
Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
How did he not get injured doing that?
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No.
He wasn't in command.
But thanks for asking.
Here's the thing. I mean, he's the pilot. When Shepard leaves, somebody else is in command. It's not the pilot. I really doubt it's Joker. Joker is not responsible. So this whole conversation is when Shepard comes back. How could you do that, Joker? I'm like,
Everyone? You lost everyone and
Yeah,
damn
this!
near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda.
yeah, thank
None
you,
of us
Jake.
caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
Is the virus
Is the ship
contained?
clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4.
We're gonna
Don't
do
even
that.
Get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help
Yeah.
we can get.
Okay, so
Sounds like we have everything we need.
not
to
gonna say I
rescue the crew.
love
We've done
the
everything
final
we can.
mission.
It's time to take the
I
fight
like
to the
it.
collectors.
It's okay. And
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
To best people, best members for part of final mission. Give that. I'm pretty sure I have it pretty well. Suicide mission. Oh my god. Grunt is an easy one to get killed. So I don't think I'm gonna. Where's this stupid? There's a big chart you can. They're like, these are the people you should pick. There, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Okay, here we go. It doesn't really. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it as it is. As they say. Any upgrades we can still do. We're pretty maxed out. Ooh, gets shielding. Well, the fun thing is, I say, and I don't remember if I did this mission in Mass Effect 1, is EDI, the original AI that they get from EDI, that turns into EDI, was actually in Mass Effect 1, in like the base where like you have a rogue VI or whatever that went like crazy. Yeah. Something like that. I can't remember. We're not doing it. Launch suicide mission. Okay, so I think I need to leave. I need to get out for a second once I'm at Omega. Exit. Save. We are doing no. The thing I'm not doing, we're doing no relationship. Yes, you can definitely. As I say, my first playthrough, the only one I lost was Grunt. Which apparently, when I see a chart, it's like people you're most likely to lose. Grunt is actually on that chart.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
I'm just trying to see if there was a chart I used to. And I say I know it pretty well, but I think some of these aren't linked. Loyalty, they're all loyal. Okay, yeah, I have some here. We have to rescue our cube.
The collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Oh, I can kill off Jacob here. I'm not going to. I want everybody to live. I'm not a big fan of Jacob, but apparently, like, the alternate.
Now. The trip should take a few hours. I'll admit it, Shepard. I'm impressed. You got us here. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
We've got the right team and the Collector's own technology. We can do this.
I hope you're right, Commander. We'll know soon enough. I'll inform you of any changes. Otherwise, we'll be there in a few hours. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the other side.
I like Miranda, and I was positing having a relationship, but I'm trying to do a no relationship, which is what I hardly ever do. At least I don't, because we romanced Ashley in one, which is another thing I hardly ever do, and I want to see what happens if you don't cheat on her. And this is apparently what happens. And he looks at the picture, he gets his hands ready, and okay, yeah, I don't want to see this. Shepard is romancing himself. All right, well, let's keep everybody alive.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
Team is strong.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I knew we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take.
Yeah, that is absolutely fine. It's on a field trip.
I'm going to destroy the Collectors to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
I just wanted you to know
I didn't eat a snack before.
The risk you're taking, regardless of your opinion of Cerberus.
Let's see if I get a thing before I have to do cutscene.
To all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
I don't know if I have to. I may have to wait till I land on the. Got the Reaper IFF.
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, the drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Yeah, weird. Like, yeah, I've done these before, but I guess I just never got to this point in Legendary Edition.
Shit.
Fair. Which is weird. I had Legendary Edition on release, and I played Mass Effect 1 multiple times on it. I just haven't moved on to 2 because I didn't think there was going to be that big of a difference. And there isn't. There really isn't that big of a difference. As I say, I've found glitches that are different, but that's about it. Nothing big, though. It's actually pretty well strung together coming from Xbox to 360. This is Xbox One.
Make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
Has to be the Collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Collector thingies.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
They're not collector thingies. They're
Taking basic maneuvers. Yeah, they're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
Plating's good.
Around. Come on, girl, let's give it to him.
Yeah, that's another thing that, I mean, is a major update in 3, is that in this one, everybody just kind of stays in their spot. In 3, people move around and have cool conversations.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye,
Who do you want? I want somebody who can do... Garrus? Take Garrus and Miranda. I don't know if we're going to get Garrus and Miranda again. Overlord is... Overload. Apparently Overlord doesn't work.
We'll need heavy weapons to take this.
We're sitting ducks out here. I have to try to lose them in the debris field.
Okay, cool.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jack.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in.
Woo.
Find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Kinetic barriers steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Nice.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow.
So in like, yeah, if you
We can
don't
avoid
do
any more
upgrades,
tension.
you can lose people there.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Oh, shoot. Down, get down! There we go. Kaboom. Woo! I was trying to do it without using my heavies,
Imagine it'll
so.
stay dead this time.
We're about to clear the debris field.
Oh, wow, that's a big loss, losing.
There it is. The collector base.
Tally is an awful loss. I mean, literally, it's like
See
the
if you can find a place
worst.
to land without drawing attention.
She like, cause she
Too
just
late.
gives up.
Looks like they're sending out an old
If you
friend
lost,
to greet
that's how
us.
you lost her. I don't know if there's more than one way to lose Tally. But yeah, as I say, who have I lost in missions? I've lost, obviously, you always lose Caden or Ashley. Nothing around that. I lost, Grunt was the main one, and after that, it's kind of, I've lost Tally before. I've lost Miranda before. I've never lost.
Our new team. Fire the main gun.
Okay.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish him off.
everybody, hold on. Gonna be a wild ride.
Romances, I've done much of them. I've done Liara of 1, 2, 3. I've done Ashley, but you cheated on Ashley. I've always had a romance. The first time I've done Mass Effect 2 without a romance.
Look out!
I find that that's what I've never had that like pick up the picture thing.
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands for impact.
I forget what I did for female Shep. I think I did female Shep. I did like romance, like Liara. Then I romanced. I don't know who. It was either Garrett. Can you romance Garrison too? I know you can do it 3, but
Okay. I think I broke a rib.
I forget who I romanced.
Multiple courses.
I may have romanced Mr. Captain Boring, Mr. Shep with Jacob, and then I had him cheat on you. And yes, and I had him cheat on.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors. At any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
The ship's safe
How
here.
long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hid like we were. They might not know we're alive.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go grab a quick snack in a second. And then we'll do our like set of sorting. Oh yeah, actually the last time I played Mass Effect 1 and I had forgotten that you get weird, like almost like new age like music with words in it as like the closing.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew, or any of the colonists, are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are 2 main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
Okay. For alternate.
It's not a fortress. There's got to be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
No, you're the worst
Jacob,
option.
But you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Send Jacob to kill him. No, we're not doing that. So it's Tali, Katsumi, or Legion. I think we send Katsumi.
Kasumi,
She's the
you've
fun
got
one.
the tech skills to do this.
I won't let you down.
The rest of us will break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Send. Send Miranda.
Miranda's right. She should be in charge.
I won't let you down, Shepard.
Won't be.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more. We don't know how many the collectors have stolen. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not important.
I don't know what team
What
I'm going to pick.
matters
I'm going
is
to pick it
this.
just based on whoever's left.
Not one more. That's what we can do. Here, today. It ends with us.
Oh, I should be going to
They
get my
want to know
snack.
what we're made of? I say we show them on our terms. Let's bring our people home.
Okay, so I need a quad selection. I don't want to take Grunt. You know what? I'm gonna take Legion. I haven't had him in almost any actual fight. When do you get to pick a guy to do somebody? I guess that's later. Seeker Squad. Oh, that's later. That is later. Okay, I'm gonna do a save. I'm gonna grab quick food, like not like just literally like a grab snack. Save. All right, we'll be right back. Put that on there. Okay, so. Funny, I was thinking about the fact that I could like casually, while my child's on break next week, start Mass Effect 3, and I might, but like the start to Mass Effect 3, there's like nothing casual about it.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
As I say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may, in frustration, because I do hate collectors. I think they are. We had this conversation.
Target contact. Red on fire.
Miranda here. We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
A while ago. But in fact, the collectors are not a great enemy. And it's almost like EA knew about that. They didn't make you fight them very much. Like special occasion enemy. At least we're not getting husks here. We need to push. Can't be. You gotta be. I think you gotta be relatively.
Something's blocking the pipe. Gotta find a way through that gate up ahead.
There.
There it goes. Heading through the gate now.
Contact below.
Direct intervention is
Oh,
necessary.
I hate Harbinger.
Look, above us.
Miranda here. We're making good progress. Meet you at the rendezvous.
Neutralize Commander Shepard. You cannot resist.
Firing a high-impact shot.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
All clear. Moving on.
I like how you can see her there. I don't remember that in the first game, but it gets it just graphically. It wasn't. It did happen. Those down. Those down. Who's down?
Direct intervention is necessary. Your worlds will be our...
Come on, dude. You guys are really a pain in the ass.
Laboratories. I know you feel this. We are your genetic destiny.
Come out!
What's left to worry about?
Damn it, I'm blocked again.
I know you're blocked again. We're trying to move this.
This should slow him down.
Yeah, we're fighting Harbinger here, dude. So, like, you know what I mean? Potato, potato, that kind of thing.
Come on, Shepard, I'm getting cooked alive. There it goes. Heading through the gate now.
I know, we're coming. I've had critical failure there. It's because I've like literally the first time playing through, you kind of get confused.
High impact shot.
In this area, I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe one of these rooms I've definitely had. I've had failure because I haven't got her. You're trying to push through. I mean, I'm going to try and do it, girl.
The forces of the universe bend to me.
I can imagine these battles being on like high, on like insane levels, being like well entertained. Being that.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Better. Oh, they actually did that. It's actually, that's what Shepard.
Come in.
Look out! Seeker's bomb!
Nice.
We're in position. We need this door open, now!
Go! We'll cover you! Something's wrong! I can't get the door open!
Get it.
Here they come! Fall back!
Okay, we're good.
Suppressing fire! Hold the door!
So I normally use Samara.
Good job.
I don't
Sue.
think I'm going to.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Save. Yeah.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
Shepard Commander, additional humans.
God, she's still alive.
He's melting.
Get them out of there. Hurry!
That's a crew member. Kelly. Kelly is essential to save our fish. Doctor. Okay, so.
Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
I've never been in my crew.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
We have to stop this. For what purpose?
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far.
Okay.
Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
Okay. Must have a weakness.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
So it's either Jack or Samara. So I'm gonna take Jack.
Jack and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Diversion team. Diversion team once again goes down to Vanda, Garrus is out.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard?
We're gonna send Morden's
We're in no
almost.
shape to fight.
Morden or Zaid are like the two best.
Online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
Well, somebody has.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
We're gonna take Morden. Send Morden.
Joker, need location of landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Do I have a team yet? Okay, so I want. Need Overlord. Overload? Miranda. We'll bring Miranda with him. Miranda and yeah, how about that? That'll be an interesting team. Cool. Yep.
Moving
Perfect.
out. Stay close if you want to live.
This is a different team. I don't think I've ever. I almost always have Samara do this. That's another choice that I can never pick because I always think it's really just stupid to pick like Morrinth over Mara. Sometimes I've had it to the point where I haven't been able to get Morrinth because I went too early, or I've made stupid choices. But
damn, the swarms are.
Oh yeah, you're right. We are all biotics. I didn't realize that. But I like Reeve. I like Heavy Overload, and I mean, like, yeah, we just have stuff that can be effective against these guys.
You ready for this?
About.
Let's go, Commander.
I mean, in reality, everybody in our team could actually maintain his force field.
Incoming.
Assume control of this form.
I know what you're doing. You're gonna go over there. You're gonna walk off to the left, and then like come after him.
This is what you think.
Okay, everybody do something at him. We can like, we are harbinger destroyers.
I can't fight back like this. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Control. This hurts you.
Somebody's down, or who went down and why? Miranda, you are.
All clear. Let me know when you're
I am
ready to
so
move
glad
up,
I didn't
Commander.
romance you. Annoying sometimes.
Ready to move,
I
Commander.
mainly try to do this because I don't want to lose members in 3. I'm trying to have a really good Paragon 3. Don't lose anybody, but like, and don't like screw anybody over. It's not how I normally, or not how I would always. Because I might go for an Ashley into Tali into Tali, Ashley or Liara, Miranda,
Dead
and
ahead.
back to somebody else, whatever. There's a lot of options.
Trouble ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh, normally I bring. I like having the overload, but or the shockwave.
Get back in the barrier.
I can just do that myself.
Let me know when you want to move.
Let's move!
Get back in the barrier.
Why did you move? The best part about Harbinger is at least we can see him in this crap. And with so many biotics, Harbinger's not that hard. We just bam our biotics. We get another Harbinger. Oh, he's a guardian. Oh, he can turn it. Bam it again. This is where charge is not going to be useful.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Go.
Let's go.
I need bullets, so can we find some of them? Not bullets. Whatever though. Some right there.
Nice shooting.
Both my main guns.
Could be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Oh, Skyon. He has to be destroyed, like. I know the abomination's gotta go, but. Fire.
Taking fire.
me.
Hold up, Commander.
Okay, is there any more bullets anywhere around here? Damn, that was... Okay, I guess we're going.
Moving out, Commander.
Ions are just pain in the ass. Way more than Harbinger. They're just bullet sponges that can like drain your shield.
Perfect.
Husks are just annoying because you let them over. Husks are allowed to overrun you.
Trying to hold on.
Does that? Okay, here it is. Push. Push. Oh.
I can see the entrance. Need to get there soon.
I understand.
Here we go.
Okay, so this is where I lost Grunt in my one playthrough. Not?
We must move quickly, Shepard.
All right, let's move.
Doesn't mean we don't lose them. We could lose them in the. Could lose them in.
Keep it up.
Hurry, Shepard.
I don't think we get any more members. This is it. I don't think we get more choice. This is final mission. I don't know what happens to Jack. Final mission. Get 4.
Do you copy? Come on, Shepard. Where are you?
We're good.
I copy.
Oh no, what do we do?
What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
Jack? Oh, I could.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No
Nice.
casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will
Oh,
take you to the
platform
main
fighting.
console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I
Isn't
bust
it
through.
their ship? They should just be able to hit the button.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
Okay, so can't take Morden. No, take Jack because she has that. Sumi's okay. Allie's drone. We'll go with biotics again. Final team. Okay, so if you choose Zaid, Garrus, and Grunt, you're gonna lose. That's what they're saying. Almost guaranteed.
I'm ready, Commander.
Me too. Anything to say before we do this?
Galaxy
The
dependent.
collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything. Everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale.
I'm taking my biotic badasses.
It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down
Grunt
to
loves
this
scars.
moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes.
Make me
Damn,
proud.
I hate this.
Make yourselves proud.
I don't hate the platforms.
We'll do
They
our
can be
best.
annoying, especially when
Good
they're
luck,
like
Shepard.
throwing scions at you, but you concentrate. The Human Reaper is bad. But you can really beat him quickly. But there's...
Enemies incoming.
They've seen us.
Okay, let's try and take one out. Beat. Beat. Beat down. How about a little bit of double of this? And Reeve throw.
I'll crush your bleeding skull.
Where are they coming? We don't want to get too close at this point. Because eventually they're gonna. Yeah, eventually they're gonna send us. Oh.
Enemies incoming.
Scion, this has got to be the Scion. I know we get one. No, we don't get one yet. Maybe they don't send Scions in these. Oh, she went down.
Your form is fragile.
Damn it, he's doing a harbinger.
Person. We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Double?
Assuming control. You cannot resist. This hurts you.
I need bullets! Oh my god, double Skyan and I don't have bullets.
Trouble incoming.
Don't care about that, that's fine. We can deal with the abomination right now.
I can take you all.
That one is dead. Break. Eternity.
Take the one down! She's dead. Or not dead. has to be bullets around it or something. Bullets anywhere? There we go. Almost. We have to hit this?
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot.
Yeah, so
Edie,
this leads
what
to
can you tell us?
stupid
What are they
Reaper.
doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic.
It doesn't make any sense. Why do they always? Why would they make everything else look bug-like, but this one looks like a freaking creepy Terminator?
Calculations are correct. The superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper.
Unless that's what the inside of all of them.
A human Reaper.
Precisely.
Now, how are we special? Why is there not a Prothean Reaper?
Process tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What did the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
Yes.
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction, or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
They're Prothean.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs.
Oh, so they're saying that. See, I don't remember this. They're saying that they try to do this, and if it doesn't work, then
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material.
Okay.
The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
okay, so can't let this
This
survive.
thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Enemies incoming.
Oh, okay.
Hostiles have heavy weapons.
Intervention is necessary. I know you feel this. Preserve Shepard's body if possible. Your form is fragile.
Get over here.
You are vermin.
Affirmative.
Fire at the injection tubes.
Crap! Really? Ah! Oh, you need to get that ready.
New victims.
Doing two. That. Why isn't it come up? Instead of. I didn't expect to get 2. I'll try and snipe 2 this time. Double. Okay, Harbinger has to go down first.
Control of this form.
The hardest one. You gotta shoot. Drain Harbinger.
I will direct this person.
Okay, my guns.
Assuming direct control.
Of course you are. They're literally just hiding back there so you can do that.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Fire the injection tube.
Missed it. Hell happening? What did he do? How did he appear out of nowhere?
I'm going down soon. Get him off me!
Double that. Are they?
Shoot the damn tubes.
Still haven't gotten him yet. Now it's Reaper fall, Reaper come back, kill Reaper. We're in tiered fights right now. I'm trying to remember if this is harder or easier.
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
We'll see.
They are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Get out,
Head
get
to
out,
the
get out.
Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. Edie's patching it through.
Yeah, we're not giving it to him.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I didn't do
I
it
was
alone.
part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. You did what you had to do, and you acquired the collector base. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A
You
timed
don't get it.
radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
No.
It liquefied people, turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
No!
They were working directly with the Collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you.
Thank you. Going into 3, knowing what 3 happens and what he turns into, we end up like that's a very easy decision. this. Anything's working against it? Weak point. That's Get up. Down again. He's so hard to hit. This is why this is an annoying, especially without. I don't have any weapon, like I don't have any rifle armor. Stop freaking moving around here. Reeve. We got him half. So I guess we just Reeve. We need stuff that gives us armor. Reeve. Oh, go back. I'm dead. Reeve. I'm almost out of. Oh, actually, got him brained. Reeve. I didn't know Reeve was actually. Woo! Be continued in Mass Effect 3. Bam! Whew. I know people play this in insanity level. I don't. Not what I enjoy. But still, I mean, and more power to you, and amazing. But like, that is, it's not necessarily it's a high stress mission. Here. Woo.
Do you copy? Commander, come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
We're here,
I'm
dude.
here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
Happy fish time. Boom, 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 boom. It's good music. I mean, I don't know if there's ending music to Mass Effect. Also, I guess you just not have this. Woo. I think we got everybody out. I think they tell you. Against all odds, Knights. suicide
Yeah, I
mission.
get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
I don't know what Legendary Edition had as achievements. No, 3 hours? Yeah, I mean, I was like, can I get done in 3 hours? We're 3:16 and I've taken a little bit extra time getting food. Yeah, you're assuming control of nothing, dude. Bye-bye, Harvey. Like, I don't know, was the collector base some sort of, like, specialized... I mean, I don't know. This Harbinger sounds like it's a Prothean, or not Prothean, Reaper. That's what I thought. Maybe Harbinger is, and just not there. Somehow communicating through them. I mean, whatever. Ooh. Mission accomplished. Save humanity. Literally get 2 achievements. Yeah, we're going on our own, dude.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and
He's
beyond.
talking human dominance.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human.
No, it's not. It's strength for you.
Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
Don't lecture.
I know what you are, and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want?
Yes!
You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
I'm done talking.
Joker, lose this channel.
Gave him independence. Be independent. He does have a cool background base. Like, look, we will get there eventually. Keep all your team alive. That's another. I just got like 3 major. One was like 125 points. What Xbox points? I like them. I like getting the achievement point. Especially hard. And yeah, everybody survived. That's insane. I expected it, but I mean, it doesn't always happen. Got some patient. So yeah, we will be playing Mass Effect 3. We will be playing most of the DLC. I think all the DLC except for Omega, which I think is the least. Okay, so we come out and we're like there, and we see them in that part of the world. Boom, we're out of there. Nice. We're gonna watch some of this. Mass Effect 2. As I said, where does it rank? A lot of ways, it's better than Mass Effect. But as I say, I feel as I've played it more and more, and I've played Mass Effect 1 more and more, it drags. And not because, like, you know, longer games are fine. I love longer games. But because you kind of have this need or want to get a good ending, because you want to play Mass Effect 3 and have whatever, feel like you have to complete all the side quests, or at least enough of them that you keep your people alive. Which I understand. That's what I want to do. But that drags. And say you go from your main enemy are the collectors, and you fight them on Horizon. Fight them on the disabled vessel. Fight them on IFF, the Reaper, and then you fight them here. So 4 times. You get 4. I mean, they're pretty epic battles, and I understand having other enemies, but I just felt like the Geth were more in your face. Two is better at like hiding behind stuff. You're right. There are AI can be very glitched out, but as they say in 1, like you literally have AI coming right up to you, and like it basically you have battles where you just basically stand and fight. In that you're standing in front of somebody and just plowing bullets into them, because that's what they've happened. Are there hard and easy battles in both? Totally. Like they're in Mass Effect 1, some of the fights like when you're on your feet against like armatures and certain Geth like things can be really hard. This one, same thing with the Geth armature on when you're on the Tally mission, or when you pick up Tally, or I mean some of those missions where like the Scions were really baiting you because like, you had to come to them, and they're just. I mean, Mass Effect 1 has a better final boss fight. Nobody can say it. It may be better than like Saren is enemy you respect enough that when you kill him, you're like, okay, I got over it. That baby Reaper larva thing? No, you don't. I mean, it's cool-ish because it looks like a Terminator, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's, as I say, and this is coming from somebody who, I love Mass Effect 2. But as I say, over time, and having played it multiple times now, Mass Effect 2, in its current state, between Mass Effect 1 and 3, drags too much. Because, I mean, that's why I don't play 2 of the DLC. Partly because they're just annoying, so they can get annoying. The other part is because, what's the point? I want to get on to 3. Why do I want to play these other things that lead to 3? If you've never played them, obviously, before, play all the DLC. But, as I say, once Mass Effect 2 was out and was such a huge success, having those DLC to lead you over until Mass Effect 3 came out was great. Now, Mass Effect 3 has been out for however long. When did Mass Effect 3 come out? It's yeah, 2012. So Mass Effect 3 has been out for 13 years. You don't need to, like, I mean, why have these 2 missions that mean really little to Mass Effect 3 or into the story in general just to take up time? They're interesting. They should be played at least once. But that's it. I mean, I'm good with that. You don't need to play them. Like, I mean, if you do, like if you don't want to play them, and you're like, I want to get to Mass Effect 3, which I want, because I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in forever. I have not played it on Legendary. It's been at least 2, maybe 3 years since I played Mass Effect. I don't know. Probably 2 years. Whenever the last time I had a full playthrough before. Actually, no, it was before this came out. So yes, it was before Legendary Edition came out. The last time I played Mass Effect 3. So it has been that long since it. So I want to get to Mass Effect 3 because I don't want to diddle and whatever and do this and that and this. I mean, with that said, I'm also in Mass Effect 3. I don't plan on playing Omega. I might change my mind. There's parts of Omega that I really like. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, the bullet. Some of the bullet things, explosive bullets, or I like the radioactive bullets. Those can really just brain stats. Yes. No, oh yes, that part totally. They dumbed down things from Mass Effect 1 to 2, especially when it comes to how powers, like statistics, like how you build out your different characters, including like your teammates, and obviously armor. Yes, they totally dumbed that down. I don't know if it necessarily takes away for like the casual player, but I definitely enjoy that part of Mass Effect 1. But there's other, as I say, the shooting is actually much better. Yes, yeah, oh totally. Sometimes it doesn't work, but like I think 2, it's like it's telling you. 3, in 1, it's just like, yeah, you can't use it at all. They're telling you this isn't gonna work. Don't use it. It's, as they say, they're dumbing it down. They're making it they're making it very much in your face. As they say, I mean, and this is, BioWare is not the first and then look at how Dragon Age changed over time. I'm not sure if Dragon Age necessarily dumbed things down. They definitely dumbed things down from Dragon Age Origins. Yes. 3 kind of picked it up, but I mean, I think a lot of it turns into like you're getting less from the role playing and more into an action RPG. And what are these games? Are they action RPGs or are they more classical RPGs? And I mean, I like both classical and action RPGs, but I mean, I love stat building and being able to be more like particular. Like you, like in Mass Effect 1, you can put points into persuasion and like, you know, or whatever, it's talking, and basically how intimidate, and those help you with other situations in the game. You can put you have the huge list of stuff that you can put. You have different types of armor, and you have to get your armor. You have to put points into your armor or different things in order to be able to use those different classes. I think Shepard starts out as only being able to use light, I think, depending on what he is. Maybe if you're in soldier, you can use higher. But if you max out, you can get to heavy. I think at Vanguard, medium was as high as I could go. Because I remember buying heavy armor, it was for, heavy human. The only person who could use it on my team was Ashley. And then there's different types of armors, and they all do different things. You also had different types of Omni tools, and they really got into the concepts of the biotic implants and the different stuff with that. It was really cool. They took all that away. It is what it is. So, I mean, I can't say it's... You have two stopped. I'm reading wrong. You have stopped the collectors from creating a human reaper. Now have two choices: the game, complete unfinished missions, develop relationships, play downloaded content in the Galaxy for anything you missed, or import Shepard, the new game with the character you level up with, as well as starting. I want to do the second one, but I mean, it's saved, right? Like that is not. Try to remember. I think it's fine either way. I'm gonna put a save down. See our ships, see our fit, 1 feet. And then that won't matter because I'm leaving anyway. Yes, you're right. We didn't have heavy weapons either. You have more choices in weapons. You had specialties, but everybody in the game in Mass Effect 1 could use pistol, SMG, rifle, and sniper, and shotgun. I think actually all 5 of them. I'm trying to remember, but like normally, and then like just you have specialization so they'd be better at it. I want to make sure before I start, and it won't be today because I don't even know if I have it downloaded. I have to have Mass Effect 3 downloaded on. I don't know if I do. Also, is there like massive? Oh, there was no SMT in 1. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it was just pistol. It is installed. Perfect. I just want to see if it's there. Can I download it? What's going on here? So, I mean, I probably restart. I just want to make sure it's down loading up. Oh, this isn't the beginning. This is starting screen. I just want to make sure everything. So next time, Mass Effect 3. Okay, so yeah, there is no. Okay, yeah, I've never. Port from 2. John Shepard created on. Perfect. It's good. We are not going to start today because I have my child to go pick up. I actually, if I on a normal day, if this wasn't a Friday, I would be able to do it. But as I say, I also think you get really hooked into, like, Mass Effect 3. You get into and it doesn't. There's a while before you have like a breath. You know, once you get the Normandy, you take a breath, but you can't do that for a while. Okay, with that said, go to here. That's going to be it for today. Oh, what a great run through. That was fun. As I say, that's the first time I've run through Mass Effect 2 on Legendary Edition. I don't know why it's taken me so long. Totally worth it. I didn't really notice any, like, that's one of the reasons why I haven't done it is I didn't really notice that much difference. I mean, there probably were some graphical things, but there really isn't much difference from that to that. The biggest, it's kind of what was coming out. The biggest change going into the Legendary Edition was, well, first of all, they're all together, and 1 has a major improvements, which is great. That said, 2 and 3 were already in pretty good conditions and only needed, yeah, exactly. And 2 and 3 were probably had some tweaks, hopefully fixes. I mean, there were some issues. They say the gray screening and stuff that only found in certain places, but whatever. We'll see. We'll play through 3 and see if there's anything noticeable, like say glitches. I say that that I would say I don't remember having that experience in when I played the original map. I'll see. I wonder if that ladder thing, and the ladder thing doesn't always happen, so I don't know if it will happen, if it's still a bug. I also don't know if it's still a bug, if I'll get that bug anyway, because you don't always get in the one DLC where you find out about where you go to the Leviathan. I guess, is it called Leviathan? Yeah, if it's a Leviathan DLC, that's the one I'm thinking. But yes, the main changes were in 1. We will be playing 3 next. I won't be playing anything else on stream until 3 is done, which is the concept will be like, I don't know. I don't. If I'm playing 3 with Leviathan and Citadel DLC, I'm trying to figure out how long that'll take me to. It's 40 hours, and you're probably talking. It's not a big deal. Oh, probably a little bit more time than this, because I didn't do two of the big deals. If I add Omega, Omega adds like another days. I don't know if I really don't know if I care that much. I've played it multiple times. I don't know if it's the least fun of the DLCs. Is it the worst DLC in all of Mass Effect? No. I mean, I don't even remember the Lost DLC. Well, yeah, I mean, but if you're, I'm only playing them in like 2.5 to 3 hour chunks. But yes, I mean, if I was gonna spend 10 hours, but I mean, also, are you doing DLC? Are you looking at how close are you going into this? As I say, I haven't played this in a while, and I've never played Mass Effect 3 Collector's or Legendary Edition. So we'll see. It should be Collector's Edition. Come on. How did they not call... they have collectors in this game. It should have been Collector's Edition. But no, Legendary is fine. It is a Legendary. Makes sense. But, I mean, Collector's Edition would have worked. Yes. Yeah, DLC on inside. Yeah. You can burn through them pretty quick. I think it's... 3 is more on rails in a good way than 2, for sure. There are different directions you can go, but like it's like 2, once you kind of get to branch out, it's like you can do things in like all these different orders, and most of them, if you do them, it screws up your ending. 3, you can do that. I think there are ways you can screw up your ending by doing things out of order, because it just can't. But that's mostly because if you do something too soon, it cancels out your ability to do other things. Where it's just, this one's, 3's more on rails in a good way than 2. But 2 is better than 3 for many other reasons. I love the characters. 2 does its job. To try and say that 1 is better than 2 is better than 3 is hard, because I like to take them as a complete package. 2 does it. 2 is a very good game, and it does its job. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. 2 does its job because it's introducing a whole bunch of new characters, and it's definitely getting us a nice move from 1 to 3. 1 has a Reaper. 2 doesn't really have a Reaper. It has Harbinger, but you never see Harbinger. Harbinger's Collector. And 3, tons of Collectors. There's tons of Reapers. Yeah, also, as I say, you may not have got this because if you didn't play when it came out. So, when Mass Effect 3 first came out, in order to be able to get good endings, and it's often before like some of the deals, you had to play the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer was almost essential. The multiplayer was good. It really was. But in the multiplayer you played as just random characters, and there were different, like, you could be Krogan, you could be whatever, and you'd unlock those, and you'd fight with other players to kill off Reaper forces, and that would give you higher percentage in different things. But if you didn't want to play that, you would start at a disadvantage, and you'd have to complete. So by the time all the DLC came out, if you had done all the DLC, you didn't need to do that. But if you played before there was DLC, like the first, like on drop when it first released, you played through on release, and you didn't play DLC, and you didn't play, if you didn't get the war scores up on those, I don't think you could get that. So what they've done with the Collector's Edition, so you don't need that anymore. And they did that sometime after as well. Was you had to could push that up. And here's the other thing, from what I remember with the multiplayer, so if you went into a certain, and there were different districts, and that would help. So if you built up a district or built up an air region of the space and got it high up, that's great. But then if you came back and played 3 months later, it would be decreased because you didn't save that score. That score was only up for the time you had pushed it up there, and then over time it releases. So it was, from what I remember. Don't take me on that, but it was something like that over time. If you had played it and got all your score up high and then like won it, and then you're like, I want to go back and play again, you'd have to do the same thing again, because it didn't count. Or maybe some of it counted depending on how long after it was. But the multiplayer was fun. I am disappointed that it's not in there. But then they were trying to give it meaning to play the multiplayer. But I don't think you needed that much meaning. It shouldn't have been about getting the good ending. It should have been about I don't know, being able to play a certain, maybe like unlockable skins or something. I don't know, but it shouldn't have been about getting the good ending. That was not I did not like that part. And I liked the multiplayer, but whatever. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna go have lunch. Then I'm gonna go pick up my daughter at school, and then she has her spring break next week. We're not really going anywhere. We're gonna be hanging out, so I probably will be playing. I will probably get Mass Effect 3 ready, booted up, and at least get through some of it. Maybe a couple days. We'll see how it goes. With that said, thanks for being here. Thank you, Vandal, for being here. Who else was here? I don't know if he's still around. Oh, yeah, Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. I love Dark Phoenix. I've talked to him forever. And been around. It's great to have people in chat. It's great to talk to people. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you back. Bye, guys.